Welcome to Upper Body Monday. Okay, morning Matt, morning Frank, morning Corey, morning Colin, and is Caroline there? We'll say good morning to Caroline anyway. Right, let's get ourselves warmed up. We're just going to start by jogging on the spot. That's it. Get ourselves just nice and warmed up. We're just going to get our heart rate going. And from there, some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Anything that slightly gets those big joints moving, even if you're just stepping out to the side, just something. Back into jogging on the spot. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to try and do 5 exercises. Well, no, we're trying to do 6 exercises, can't count this morning. Looking at all of our upper body. So we're going to do some for our chest, some for our shoulders, some for our back, for our lats. We're going to do some for our biceps and some for our triceps as well. So a real all-over-body workout. The first one we start off with is some push-ups. So our real was to connect with our pectoral muscles, our chest. So we're going to do 2 lots against a wall, just so we can really start to get that connection, and then 2 lots on the floor. So as we're against the wall, what I want us to be thinking about is specifically squeezing our biceps. So as we're going down, we're going to into towards the wall, we're going to really feel it stretch. And as we push the wall away, we want to be squeezing our biceps. Okay, so that's going to be the first one. The second one I'm going to do is some shoulder presses. So for this, you're going to need some resistance, some weights. We're going to bring those just up to our shoulders, arms and elbows tucked into the sides. I'm going to drive them up to the ceiling, then slowly bring them back down to the shoulders. What I want to do is I want to make sure they keep in line with our body. So as we're driving up to the ceiling, they stay in line with our body, not going forwards of the body or behind the body. That's all the way up. It's almost like just coming in line with your ears. From there, I'm going to go into some bent over rows. So I'm just going to go into that bent over position. So nice neutral spine. Push your backside back out a bit if it helps. I always find it helps for me to look up, and that keeps my back nice and straight and supported. And then from there, our arms are just going to dangle. I'm just going to feel the squeeze of our back, as we're bringing the weights up and then back down. So again, if you see from the side, again, we're just going to squeeze, bring our back together, and then drop it back down. So it's all about that squeezing of your back. Standing back up, we're going to do some more work on the shoulders. We're going to go into some standing lateral raises. So we're going to bring both arms up to the side, up to shoulder height, and slowly bring them back down. Again, everything keeps in line with our body, all up to the side, and then slowly back down. After we've done that, we're going to go some bicep curls. So we'll do both hands together. We'll alternate this. So the first set we'll do palms facing up. The second set we'll do palms together, palms facing each other. Third set, palms facing up. Fourth set, palms facing together. But I will remind you before we do them. We're going to keep the elbows tucked in, bring the arms up, give it a big squeeze, and then slowly bring them back down. Again, fully concentrated on what's happening with our biceps. All the way up, squeeze, and slowly back down. And our final exercise of the morning, we're going to do some tricep overhead extensions. So bringing both of our arms up to our head, elbows tucked in, the weights as far down our back as we can. We're going to drive weights up into the air, and then slowly bring them back down behind our head. So again, all the way up into the air, slowly bring them back down. Okay, any questions? No? Fabulous. Right, so find a bit of wall space. I'm going to start off with 10 push-ups against a wall. And keep your elbows in. You want to make it so that you feel like you're pushing against the wall. So put your feet backwards a little bit, So you're not just stood straight upright, you are kind of leaning against your hands and the wall. We'll start 10 press-ups in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up straight. Get hold of some weights. And go for some shoulder presses. So again, keeping them in line with your ears. All at the ceiling. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there into our bent over rows. 10 rows. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing upright into some lateral raises. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I'm going to move into bicep curls. So tucking our elbows into our sides, palms facing up for this set. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And tricep overhead extensions over your head, down your back. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, have a drink. I promise to remember to put the timer on. How was that? Any questions? Anything come up? No?
Well, the need different weights.
Oh, other than the weights, yeah. Oh, you're sharp this morning. Love it. Yeah. So another good week ahead. How was Storm Kathleen for everybody?
Didn't get here.
Not sure what that was.
Was the storm that we had over the weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it didn't feel it in Sweden.
We got off lightly. We had strong winds, but Nothing I was seeing in the news.
Yeah. Well, the news always sensationalizes things, which is what its job's for. Just like our job is to do set number 2. Okay, so we're going to go back to the wall. What I'd like you to do this time is when you take one step away from the wall before you put your hands on. So you feel like you're really pressing into the wall to keep yourself upright. Okay? I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing upright. I'm going to grab hold of our weights again as we go back into shoulder press. In keeping in line with our ears all the way through. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Back into our bent over position, 2 bent over rows. We'll go for 10 of these. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up straight again. Back into lateral raises. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into bicep curls. This time we're going to leave our palms facing each other. Some more ham strength, but keep our elbows tucked into the side. Same, concentrating on our biceps. Starting these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, last exercise this set, tricep overhead extensions. So elbows pinned to the side of the head. Just moving the forearms. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, have a drink. We've got a very heavy-footed pigeon on the top of the roof, I think. Always fun. Anything interesting happening this week? Anything really exciting? Apart from kids going back to school, I guess.
No, actually, I was going to mention I'm going to be away because it's school holiday here in France. So
Oh, wow.
we're going to go down to the south of France for 5 days. So that'll be nice.
Oh, very nice. Are you heading towards like Nice or towards Cannes? Or...
It's actually Marseille and then going up to the Luberon area.
Oh, very nice.
Just kind of a little trip up there. So because we don't know that area very well. So it's just going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I think.
It's lovely that.
Yeah. So and looking for some sunlight too.
Yeah. Well, you've definitely got a better chance of finding sunlight there than in many places.
Yeah.
However, we can continue with set number 3 while we're here. This time we're going to go to the floor and we're going to do some normal press-ups. If you want, you can actually do these as box press-ups for the next set. That's where we're going to keep our knees on the ground. Same again, you're going to have your hands stacked underneath your shoulders. So you're putting the pressure onto your hands, your knees underneath your hips, and then concentrate on the speed. So going slowly on the way down and really squeeze your chest to come fast on the way up. And we'll do 12 of these, starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Standing up, grabbing some weights. We're going to go back into shoulder press. So on this again, faster on the way up, slower on the way down. Remember, we're trying to use that gravity here as well. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now it's our bent over row position. Yeah, really concentrate on our back. Squeeze on the way up, and then slowly let it lower back down to that fully extended position. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up straight into standing lateral raises. And again, all the way up to the sides. So nice, speedy on the way up, slow on the way down. Really make your shoulders work for this. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Going with palms facing up. We'll go for bicep curls. Again, locking your elbows into the side. Keep it nice. Faster on the way up. Squeeze at the top and then slow on the way down. As soon as you get to the bottom, start the next one. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Elbows up by side your head. So go into tricep overhead extensions. Again, really drive it up to the ceiling. Squeezing your triceps as much as you can, as quick as you can. And slowly lower it as far down the back as you can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop the weights down. Have a break, have a drink. We might go over by a minute today. It's probably because I spent 2 or 3 minutes explaining about what's going on with the app this morning. Time always gets used somewhere.
Good news. The cover of the boat is going to come off this week.
Hey!
Hey.
Does that mean it gets lowered into the water as well, or is this just for
Well,
repairs
not
before?
that quickly, but first step. I have to polish the sideboards first.
Yeah. Does it look like it
Right,
needs much repairs, or is it okay?
It's pretty much okay.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, that'll be fabulous.
It's going to be the first week since we still had snow last week, like crazy.
I saw the photo, yeah. But you know, you do live in Sweden, so it's absolutely gorgeous,
Yeah.
so you can't complain.
You get to pay for it with the taxes and the weather.
Yeah. What's the old saying? There's only 2 things you can guarantee in life: death and taxes. And set number 4. Okay, we're going to head back to the ground. We're going to do our final set of push-ups, 15 reps this time. I'd like you to try and get as many of these out as with good form as you can. So your legs straight back, forming a straight line all the way up from your heels to your ears, and keeping that straight line, that nice posture, and then controlling it all the way down, letting your pectoral muscles stretch, and explosively squeeze your pecs to drive the floor away. I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now we're going to grab our weights again. Do 15 shoulder presses. Again, concentrate now on our shoulders. Really drive our arms up to the ceiling. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Is that bent over position for bent over rows? Again, concentrating specifically on our backs. Really feel that back, connect with that back as we go for 15 reps. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, standing up straight again. Going into standing lateral raises. So back to concentrating on our shoulders again. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now with palms facing each other, we're going to go into bicep curls. So keeping our elbows pinned into the side. Again, remember there's all 3 parts of the movement. So the squeeze as we're raising our arms, the squeeze when we get to the top as we hold them, and then the squeeze as we're letting them stretch all the way back down to the start again. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, last exercise of this morning session, tricep overhead extensions. So elbows pinned as close to the side of our heads as we can. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink. And that is the end of another upper body session this week. So it's a perfectly standard week this week. So back to lower body tomorrow, core Wednesday, upper body Thursday, and lower body on Friday. Apart from Corey, who's going away on holiday, so we wish you an absolutely fabulous time. However, if you do feel like joining us when you're on holiday, you're always welcome to do so.
You might see me, we'll see.
No worries. Have an absolutely super time, everybody.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye for now.